watch it. Girl, you can introduce them over Yansu. The big body of black. Alright, boy. Welcome everybody.
Hello.
Happy Sunday. We're not gonna watch me eat today because I'm hungry.
It's good. It's good.
Husband put his foot in I eat. Husband put his foot in this food. Husband, you put your foot in this food. Alright, so we usually do. I just watch it for myself. Hi Lexa!
Hi, Lex!
What you see? Oh, look good. What up, buddy? Oh, look good. Alright, so hello everybody. Happy Sunday. This is my first live for March. Happy Women's History Month. Black History Month just passed. I should explain why I didn't do any lives or anything for Black History Month. I'm black, I live black. I didn't see the reason why I should do especially something black because I live this life every day. And honestly, if you want to find out more information about black people, Google. Bing! Yahoo! Like, to me, it's like, it's been around for years. You know black people, you know we should be treated with respect, whatever. I don't celebrate it once a month. I live in my blackness every day, and that's it. Anyway, happy Women's History Month. We are here with good friend better than pocket kind from high school. That was 11, 12 years ago.
Oh!
Right! Right!
Yeah, oh,
Exactly.
Time flies.
Hull.
Time flies.
AKA we Hull. We are Hull.
We're getting there.
So let me make you a proper introduction with my people self. This everybody is Jahnell, owner, well should I say part owner?
Co-owner.
Co-owner, that's the right word,
Yeah.
of Jahnet's Jamaican Cafe. And I know this little girl, I can't say little girl again, but this little girl, big old man, since she was like 13. Jesus! 13. So I'm very proud of her. I'm very proud of her accomplishments, especially because I know the personal history of her and how many people and situations and circumstances that had happened that really you would think they would deter her path, but
No. You have to be resilient.
when girl good.
Yeah.
That's all I'm have to say when girl good. So anyway, in my hand I have here ackee and saltfish, fried dumpling, boiled dumpling, but no, I forgot how to
Yeah, you gotta show them.
Pepper. Wanna see this? Ackee and saltfish, Jamaican national dish. Although I see KFC a Jamaican national dish now because at this point, right?
This is a secondary.
Yellow. Boiled banana. And boiled dumpling and fried dumpling. I'm gonna tell you this, that fried dumpling, yeah, it's soft and nice and flavorful. Alright.
Made with Janet's natural seasonings. We don't use any other seasonings, we use our own. So any meal you buy from Janet, it's from our seasonings. So that
and we
one
have
today
we have a couple here.
was made with our Make Everything all natural seasoning.
Some of this.
Make everything meaning you can put it on everything.
You
You can make everything. Was it the Squatty? Squatty the guy?
Squatty the guy.
Yeah, the police officer, you know?
No, you did not. I'm dead.
You can put this on everything and you add nothing else. The real all natural seasoning. So that's what our dish today was made with. Our Make Everything seasoning.
Bad. Then you can add nothing else.
No.
Swear to God. Hit knife. So, well, I eat when I can't do that. So what I know that growing up, your mom had a restaurant and a bar. That has influenced you.
Yeah, because I grew up in it.
Yeah. So like, was that the primary influence that you had to open your own restaurant, like in homage of your mom?
Yeah. Yeah, it's so this is like me continuing a legacy. You know, it's a family business.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided to reopen her business, and with a twist on it. My husband and I reopened it, and we decided to take it to another level because now we have the line of natural juices that are in stores. You guys can go to any.
Oh no! In a Bravo. Bravo.
Any Presidentes, any supermarket that has Caribbean groceries.
Mm-hmm.
We're there. And thank you. We just decided to take it to a whole nother level and really.
Oh no, I'm just telling you the things. The personal nature of her story. I'm gonna stop noting on them.
It's a lot of personal growth. A lot.
Food nice, but not lie, and it's not because I'm hungry. The food, nice, okay? Well seasoned, well balanced.
Yes.
A lot of Jamaican restaurants in South Florida.
They got very commercialized. They got very commercialized. It's
very commercialized. Yeah. It's not authentic anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And I do understand that we don't have the original seasonings and we don't have the original, but we can do like we are adapters, you know what I mean?
No, I mean it's 2021. You can ship in your stuff from Jamaica, and it tastes authentic.
Jamaican restaurants in South Florida only need to do better. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say. So, being as though it is Women's History Month, and I do believe that we should not also celebrate females twice a year because it's really twice a year now. It's Women's History Month and Mother's Day. And honestly, I don't feel that females get the accolade they deserve, even if you are not a mother.
Mm-hmm.
But especially mothers. And especially mothers who face adversities on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Because then now, if you are going through anything, you're not hiding it from your children or your child.
No.
But you
have to put on a brave face.
You have to put on a brave face. You have to keep it going. You can't allow them to feel the pressure of what's going on because you also want them to be kids.
Yeah.
And stuff, And I want to take the time out to literally big up the females I've met in my life. I have never met or encountered any females who have not contributed positively to my life. That is my biggest rock is my mother, and everybody knows this because I speak about her all the time.
All the time.
She is my biggest cheerleader. If I tell her I'm gonna start eating shit as my profession, she's like, okay, so like, let's take a look at this. Is this gonna make you happy? Yes. Okay. How much money are you gonna make? You sure? But are you gonna die? Maybe. But just like, what? Make a try and see.
Yeah.
Make a try and see. Always. My grandmothers, my godmothers, my neighbors, people who I met now, my adopted mom, Esther, Diva J, big up yourself. Friends like her who keep in contact and has kept in contact over the years. Like
that's a long time.
It's very easy
to lose contact.
Yeah, and Lexus is on here too. Shay, my squishy pie.
Yes.
Her too. Ali. Like it's very disheartening to me sometimes when I see like people who were such good friends.
Close. And now it's
batty cheeks, booty cheeks. They were booty cheeks. Air could not pass through the cheeks, and now they just subsided there against each other.
Oh yeah.
They don't support each other. Like how does that make you feel? Like has that ever happened to you?
Yeah. I have a lot of like people like back in Hampton days we were tight, and now it's like crickets. But I guess it's life.
I don't know. I guess it's growth as well. Like, I am happy that I went to that boarding school just because, like, they taught us, aside from the foolishness that they put us through, unnecessary foolishness.
Them or one person?
Or one person.
Where's the whistle?
Trump test me stop.
Do we have a whistle?
I'm down. We're not doing this today. I'm gonna cry. Okay. But like aside from that, they taught us like, yo, females have to, you know, assist each other along. Like we are not each other's enemies.
No,
we're not each other's enemies. There, if you are on Earth, like there is space for you, literally.
Yeah.
There's no reason for us to be against each other. If you have a business or whatever, it's free to repost.
It's free to share. Repost.
It's free to share. It's free to go. Well, not free to drive and go buy something,
no,
but
tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yeah, or just order something cheap, just like you know, full price. Stop asking for discounts. Support your friends.
Yeah.
Unless they insist, then okay, fine. But I feel as though this season we should focus especially on not only female empowerment and encouragement, but female support.
Yes.
The sister, I don't see the sisterhood being pushed.
It's like a lot of like unnecessary competition, right? And it's sometimes people are in competition with you, you don't even know, you don't even realize. I think we need to cut that out.
Can I tell you?
We need to cut it out.
Can I tell you?
Cut it out.
Can I tell you?
Because there is room for everyone to be successful in what they're doing.
If you're living, breathing, and everything right now, like that means that you open your eyes today and you have a chance to change what you did yesterday or last week or whatever the case may be. Like, I'm not saying like pick this person and be their cheerleader or whatever the case may be. And I'm that person if I walk it, male or female, and this person is walking to hi, good afternoon, good evening, or whatever the case may be. What's that? Like, I've always been that person. You never know how that could shift somebody's energy.
Someone's whole day.
Shift somebody's whole day. And like, I remember I went to this expo. It was kind of like a small conference with my friend Steph, and it was a bunch of females. I think like Trina was one of the speakers and stuff like that, and there was a bunch of females with businesses, startups and all of that stuff, and it was so nice to just be in a room filled with females who are fuel to get further and actually want to support the businesses that were set up, because they had businesses like like tabling, and selling their products or whatever. And I remember this one lady, she was selling hair products and flat irons and stuff, and she said, I think Grant's family something, I can't remember, but I remember her, and she came, she's like, you wanna look at my stuff? I was like, girl, say it with your chest.
Yes.
As I said with her chest, confident. She's like, and she stopped and she, would you like to hear about my product? I said, yes, bitch. Tell me about your products, bitch. Tell me. And she took her shampoo and she's like, this is Grant's Family Shampoo.
Yes.
It's a formulated product. I've worked with chemists. It stimulates hair growth if you have eczema, whatever. And I was so amazed. I said, what's your Instagram? Give me your business cards or whatever the case may be. And I've shared that, but at the time I was kind of broke. I wasn't broke, I was broke. And I was like, no, I'll share it. And
you support how you can. It doesn't have to be with
right. But when she did have a sale though, I did buy from her because she uses it on her actual family.
That's how you know it's real.
She grew her daughter's hair, she grew her mom's hair, she grew her hair, because she said because of the wigs and whatever, blood supply, so she had like little to no hair
edges.
She got edges, now she got a full head of hair and stuff like that. So I'm very glad that I interacted with her, and I know, like, especially living in South Florida, you don't know who is fake and who
you don't know who is what.
But you just have to put your best authentic self out there.
Just put your best face for it every day.
Right.
Just like tunnel vision.
So what's one of your charges for Women's History Month? Like, what would you want to focus on this month?
This month, I just want to focus on sending positive energy. Sending positive. I think that is so important.
Hallelujah.
Because, like you said earlier, you never know what someone is going through, and if you just come in there with your vibrant energy and they're feeding off of your stuff, you just probably gave them an extra push to keep on going. Sending positive energy.
Also, shout out to Ebony. She just joined the live. Well, not just, but I see you, baby girl. You have to look on this too, because people are coming and stuff.
No, even Lex. Lex is starting a business too.
Nexus, you starting a business?
Yes.
You never tell me, yeah.
My girl is starting a
What y'all do,
business.
girl?
But even that, like, just sending positive energy, and not even just for this month, but just this year.
Yes.
Overall, I've made it my duty to. I am strictly supporting my women.
Yeah.
Their business. I'm supporting them. Whatever I need, I'm heading out to you, and I'm getting it from you.
And it's not. I hate that men are saying that we're trying to emasculate them or whatever. No, it's always been a fight.
It's always been a fight
to be recognized,
be
just
respected.
recognized and respected for the contributions that female have given all industries, across all industries. STEM, so that's what's STEM again? Science, technology, engineering, math.
Yeah.
Like, you have so many women who have contributed to STEM, especially like midwifery, physics, math, early childhood development.
Oh, that's a big thing.
A big thing.
That's the foundation for your life.
Correct. And it's annoying that in America, and I will speak for America because even in Jamaica we've had female prime ministers. We've had female, No,
Jamaica is more evolved than a third, even though it's a third world country, but America is the real ghetto.
America is a third world country.
It is
wrapped up in a pretty box.
Ghetto.
Because the operations, I just can't. And like, females are still fighting. That's my thing.
Yeah.
Females are still fighting for a place in all industries, which makes no sense. I was watching this thing on Comedy Central called Dark Humor, and they had female comics on there interviewing them, and there was one specific comic, I can't remember her name, but she's in Bob Hart's Abishola. And she's
I love that show.
The nerd, the one who always cooking.
Yes.
Her.
Yes.
She's of African descent. She's also English. And what she said was, that really stuck out to me. She's like, why are we acting as if female comics are always are the only one? Like, females have oh my god, I don't want to get like misquote her. Basically what she said is, in all industries, females have to fight so freaking hard to get where they're going. It's not only in comedy or entertainment, it's overall. Because she used to be a freaking engineer. She said, I used to be an engineer.
Oh.
And in my workforce that was predominantly male and predominantly white, I had to be fighting. Although I probably went to the same school as this guy right here.
Yes.
I'm graduated summa cum laude. He has a penis and some balls.
That's it.
Cleared away.
Yeah.
And it kind of has to change. Like, I appreciate certain countries, like even like Germany. It's like, can you do the job? Yes. All right, cool. Here's the job. And I'm not saying they're not going to face adversities or anything like that. But the glass ceiling is not that, I feel like the glass ceiling is not that hard to break.
Yeah, no,
it's
it's
so
not.
liberal.
It's only in America, really.
Listen, America.
It's only in America.
Y'all doing too much. Like, y'all doing too much. Why in 2021 we still have the first black female or the first female
in 2021?
2021. Every year I hear an announcement of somebody saying, "Oh, it's the first female this, the first female that." Why? Why has it been the first female? And I know it's not the first female that has contributed to this area.
No, it's just what we know.
It's just what we know.
To expose and to tell.
And I'm just so confused because even if you look, I had done research when I was going to date. Most of the county buses and most of the school buses are driven by
women.
And white.
Oh, we know that. Anybody who went to Miami, they know.
Okay. Okay.
Women. Yes.
So like, if y'all are giving us
the
these
dean
things,
was a woman
the dean was a, first of all, shout out to Malu Harris because she is now the president of Miami College.
That's great.
I'm so happy.
She deserved that.
And she's the first female and first black and the first Caribbean immigrant, whatever.
And then she has locks.
And she has dreadlocks, exactly. Yeah. Very eloquent, very classic, and like she's a chameleon. She could transform in any environment and still fit in. But why are we still having this conversation of the value of females? I don't understand. time.
Because they feel like we're supposed to be home and just raise kids, and no, you can do both. You can do. I'm doing both.
You're definitely doing both.
I'm doing both. Yeah.
You're definitely doing both.
I am.
And it's okay to do that.
Yeah.
So like, one of my charges for this month, honestly, is to just like see, like research on other females within my territory.
Yeah.
Meaning my life, who has contributed to a lot. Like, for example, my maternal grandmother. She used to drive bulldozers, tractors, trailers in my bay.
Wow.
Help build buildings and all of these things. A lot of females in that era has contributed to the build, like the structure of whole cities and stuff, and like it has gone unrecognized.
Unrecognized. That's not cool.
It's really not cool, and I'm upset. Like, ma'am over here be making these juices and shit.
Yes.
And
all natural juices, by the way.
Let me tell you this. Me,
no sugar.
Me lazy. So I juice one week out of every month, like with raw and natural stuff.
Yeah.
And
it's time consuming though. And a lot of people can't do that. That's where we come in.
Listen.
That's where we come in.
Okay. And like, it's such a great idea because a lot of people don't know like the sources of vitamins that these natural juices can have and stuff like that. And like, growing up in Jamaica, you always hear like the Rasta man them.
Yeah.
Drink Irish.
They were onto something.
They were onto something. But it's like, you know what I mean? And like, I feel like, honestly, I've always heard this growing up, a female is going to lead the future, a female is going to lead the future. And it does not necessarily mean that we're going to be on the forefront, but it just means that we're going to push whoever and say, yeah, we're not going to get a credit sometimes.
No.
But, you know what I mean? This is such an excellent idea. I'm not going to drink one with milk because I'm partially lactose intolerant and I believe it's
That's why we have the one without milk.
But yeah, this one is Irish malt. I switched so fast, but I'm just talking about the juices, and I had to mention it. This one is sea moss. It's golden sea moss, and you can see it's thick. Yeah. You see the viscosity. I'm using these words. I don't know what's I'm going to viscosity. You see how it's flowing?
I say it doesn't mind no viscosity.
You see how it's moving? It's thick. Like, this can last you for like 1 whole day.
Yeah, it's filling. It can be a meal.
And it's
a lot of people don't know that juicing, you can drink juice, and that's your meal. You can replace juicing with your, with your meal.
Mommy,
hey baby, you want to come in the video?
Wants to use the bathroom.
Go use the bathroom, baby.
Go use the bathroom.
Nephew over here was trying to get what's it called? We're having trouble with this. Nephew was over here trying to get into our video. I keep checking the connectivity. Okay, we good. Yeah. Oh, Lexus asked, do you ship?
Yes, I do ship the juices. If you can visit the website and you'll see that we have a list of juices there available for shipping. If you order before 6, it's shipped out the same day. If you order anything after 6, it's shipped out the very next morning, and you will receive them cold. We ship it in a cold box for you.
And like, when you are reading the ingredients, literally, this is fruit punch. And literally purified water, mango, guava, ripe banana, cane sugar, and love.
Because I make the juices, and I'm very passionate about what I'm doing, and it's coming from one mother, one woman, one person to you guys, and I have good intentions. And
mango, pineapple water, lemon juice, and love. That's it.
Just spreading out positive energy, spreading out love, good intentions, good ideas,
and the food bun.
Yeah,
the food bun. So like, what females in your life? Give me some example of females in your life who has influenced you positively. Did I say that right? Okay.
No, you
Sometime
did.
My grandma. No, you know that.
My mom is a big influence in my life because she's just I feel like she's just amazing. I mean, you're coming from like, especially back in the day, like in the 80s, 70s, coming from Jamaica, come from Jamaica to come to America and then build your own business and you're even employing other people.
Yeah.
That's amazing to me. That is amazing because that's not. We know it's not hard. I mean, it's not easy. It is hard to come here from another country.
To go anywhere.
To go anywhere because you're in a foreign place and build like your own empire. Like that's amazing to me. So, I really look up to her and what she has done, and I'm trying to emulate that and just keep that going. And then hopefully, my daughter or my sons will do the same and they'll keep it going.
That's great. My mom definitely. Everybody knows this. My mom definitely has been just a pillar in my life, but also I would be remiss if I did not mention my stepmom, because if it was my mom or my grandmother, it's my stepmom. Like it wasn't like how sometimes you're like, oh, you're gonna spend time with your dad and your siblings or whatever. That nigga wasn't there. I mean, he was working. Do not get this twisted. He did not abandon us.
No, he
was working. Okay, somebody just sometimes. Oh, that nigga wasn't there. Oh my God, he was an absentee father. Bitch.
No, he was
well taken care of. The tuition was college. To the point where when I actually went to community college and he paid for the year, he was like, so what's the tuition for next semester? I said, you already paid for
That's
the year.
it.
That's it. He was like, what? I said, yeah, if you're going to give me the money,
that's fine.
That would be great. But no, I'd be remiss if I never mention my stepmom. And honestly, those two women, y'all are strong for dealing with the likes of my father. I'm sorry, like y'all are some strong ass women for just dealing with him. Seriously, but no. We always say females are strong, whatever, but no. Like my mother and my stepmother, the resilience was there. They're such resilient women. Yes, we've seen them broken down in person. They listen. Things don't last forever. You are gonna have the opportunity to, create your own path and stuff like that. Get your individuality going.
That is so important.
Yes.
No, as a woman, that is so important. Like, even when you become a mother, sometimes you kind of lose yourself, and you have to know who you are. That is so important.
Yeah, they always stress, especially my stepmom. She's like, listen, I know it sounds good just to meet one person and just be with that one person or whatever.
No, go date.
She's like, don't make the same mistakes as we did. Date. And if one doesn't go well, go do another one. If one business
what's
is
Steve
going
Harvey's
well,
daughter name?
Oh, bitch.
Lori?
Chanel, you're in a Lori Harvey.
You need to channel your Lori Harvey.
Don't say that to the next week. But no. But if you are in any situation, period, right? If it's mentally strenuous, if it's disrespectful, if it's not, you need to go.
You need to go. And it's fine because we have one life, and every day you need to try to fulfill everything you want to fulfill in this world.
Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about female obligation, right? Like, I know you. What can I say?
Girl, you can say it.
I don't know.
They know.
So she was previously married, right?
Yeah.
How did you get yourself back up to say, okay, I'm just gonna continue and whatever? I know you are happy again.
Yeah.
How did that whole situation contribute to you? Just contribute to you personally?
It grew me. It helped me to grow into the woman that I am, and I'm still growing as well. But it just made me realize, like, okay, this is not where I want to be. So gotta let it go, and then I got to pursue what I really want to do. I guess it taught me that, like, you're never stuck.
Okay.
Like, nothing is the end of the world. Everything is a season. It's everything is a season. Nothing is the end of the world. It happened. You let it go and you move on. Because the very next day, people forget. People forget. So don't let your past or whatever happened, like don't let it be like shackles. Don't let it hold you down. You gotta break it. You gotta keep going. You gotta keep pushing. At the end of the day, you have yourself.
And I will say this too about my stepmom being in that whole situation with my dad or whatever, with certain adversities that we faced with him, with abuse and whatever, just not knowing how to tend to us in a certain type of way or whatever. And you know, there is always going to be the season of resentment and whatever, but like I am so, because we're human, but it's like personally watching her like bringing herself up and being at a place of happiness right now, personally, business wise, professionally or whatever, like that is so admirable. And I always say, like, I'm so glad I met Esther. She is my adopted mom. She's Crucian and from St. Lucia. So she has a mix of the Eastern Caribbean culture, and she grew up with her mom and her dad being married, which is not the norm. Which is not the norm anymore. A two-parent home and whatever the case may be.
But not even like, you know, a lot of women, not because you see someone been married for like 20 30 years, you have no idea what they're doing to keep that marriage going. Sorry.
Because I know a lot of people in marriages, relationships, business transactions or whatever the case may be, and it is not as what it seems. It's not as what
don't
it
watch
seems.
People grass.
Don't watch people grass. You don't know whether it's being festered or tended to with shit or great fertilizer like water and Miracle Grow.
It might be fake grass. You know how they have the fake grass that they put over
from Home Depot. Exactly. But I am very happy to see the direction professionally, the direction in which most professions are going into right now, incorporating females and giving them the accolades they deserve. Giving them the accolades they deserve, no matter the skin color, the height, the shape, or whatever the gender, whatever the case may be. But females are really stepping up, and we're doing it with a little bit of, I wouldn't say aggression, but assertiveness.
It's aggressive.
I think it's assertiveness.
No, we're being,
you know,
aggressive. We're doing it, and we're doing it with no apologies. Like,
and I'm glad for this paradigm shift. This paradigm shift, especially with millennials, is ridiculous. So somebody and I were having this conversation. It's needed, but we're having this conversation that females are shifting to being more self-efficient, self-efficacy is there, and whatever, and they will help anybody who need. Well, most of them will help anybody, you know. And the thing is, like, with most females who finally get on top, they always forget their stories, so they become bitches or whatever the case may be, which is understandable because you went through all of this to get here, and you might be bitter, you know what I mean? But then that's how they portray us, like, oh, y'all, have you listened to even the former President Donald Trump? Oh, he refers to our menstrual cycles, our, you know what I mean? Like, so what university did you go to?
He didn't go nowhere. He bought his degree, bought a little certificate.
Where you went at, sir?
The man who bought the certificate. That's where he went.
I'm so upset sometimes. I'm like, I have a production background, right? And I remember when I was going to Miami-Dade, I started working in the equipment room, and it was female. It was mostly females down there. It was me. My boss was a female, you know. My co-workers, 2 of them were females. I think we had like 2 men in there, and we were setting up, breaking down, teaching the students how to do things or whatever the case may be. And like, I did not feel incapable of doing anything or whatever, even with my nails. And like, people have this thing. Man, I get a lot done, okay? I get a lot done. It's not for everybody, but like, the point I'm trying to make is, it's very annoying for females to have been accomplishing things for however long we've been accomplishing things, yet still we are still being judged by appearance. How many children we have.
Oh,
menstrual
I
cycle.
get that all the time. I get that all the time.
Still?
Yeah. I get that all the time. Like, you have how many kids? I get that all the time.
It's so annoying, and it's like, okay, you have how many kids, but guess what? All of them are tended to.
Yeah.
All of them are alive. All of them are happy. I own a restaurant. Two, bitch! She owns 2 restaurants. Okay, functioning very well, doing well, picking up in a pandemic.
Oh yeah.
In a pandemic.
Yeah, and
what
I feel like
doing?
what I'm doing is helping people not get the coronavirus. Like, I'm helping you boost your immunity, put vegetables and fruits in your body.
The good stuff.
Yeah, because it might sound crazy, but a lot of people don't like to eat vegetables.
Yeah, I realize that.
It's not really that appetizing, to be quite honest. So when I can find a way to make it taste good for you, you're getting in the right stuff, and that's important.
Oh, that's a wave for me. Well, I'm just gonna tell you.
I'm trying.
This phone is like being ridiculous too. But anyway, hi! That's my adopted mom. I told you.
Oh, hello.
See you next pick me up. If anyone next pick me. Yes. But yeah, you know, and also she has 5, 6 sisters. 6 on me, 5 on. There's 5 girls, 1 boys, and all of them I have met all of her sisters, and it's just like, wow, this is so great to see you having majority sisters, and every single one of y'all have a profession.
Yeah, that's
every
good.
single, including
that's
her.
Amazing.
You get what I'm saying? Well read, well cultured, contribute to the community, well informed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like well invested in our community and our diaspora and stuff like that. And I think it's the little things. It's the little things. Just thank you sometimes.
Yeah.
Just thank you sometimes, and like recognizing females for the birth of a nation, because okay, without females, really, like seriously,
Who's gonna push out?
huh? You said what? Okay. Right, exactly. You know what I mean? And I just really like going forward, I would just really like to see the paradigm shift being supported by men, because they think that we are going to steal their masculinity. Listen, we cannot steal their masculinity biologically. Y'all are giving up. You are not our grandfather's men anymore.
They're not.
At least
they're not.
This nigga be outside cheating, but guess what? Everything in the house, well spranking good.
And
the fridge at work.
You know what's so funny to me? A lot back in the day, and it's just the norm. Our fathers have like 5, 6 baby mothers.
We're not saying it's great. We're not saying it's great. That's not what
but
we're
guess
saying.
what? We were all taken care of.
We were all taken care of. We knew who they were.
Yeah.
They could build us a closet. Them, yo, I always think about my godfather, my godmother. Yes, they had adversities. Marriage is marriage. But I grew up seeing my godfather. If my godmother, we were watching HGTV one time, and she saw this closet, wicker closet. She's like, oh my God, it's so nice, whatever. I hear, you know, the thing that is cut wood.
Yeah.
You hear that run a box.
Start
Like,
from the
what is going
closet.
on? You go around there and say, you know what, the closet. I was like, he built that house, the addition of that house. I don't know. Y'all can Google how traditional Caribbean homes are small, and you have to add an addition to it.
Yeah, that's the norm.
He literally built majority of the home.
Yeah.
He
and that's
built
rare,
majority
though.
of the home.
Better not doing that nowadays.
No, and it's like, why do I still have to tell you to take out the trash, bruh?
Yeah.
You can't cut the grass. You can't just see the grass and cut the grass. You can't help me to cook once in a while.
I mean,
Change
there
up.
are some out there. My husband is like that.
There's some out there, for sure.
Some out there. My husband is like that. He's very involved.
What she say?
I can't see. Look at your phone.
You know, say if one has a problem, maybe I should like come off the Wi-Fi a little bit. But I don't know why I need not
Turn it around.
One natural boy. Anyway, I want to see men as well come up so that we are on equal basis by the time the paradigm shift is supposed to be, I don't know, like completed or advanced or whatever the case may be. Like we are not each other's enemies. You know what I mean? Like we both are contributing to the future of humanity.
It's not like a fight of place.
We already have so many things that are going on in life, especially against just other.
Just black people.
Other. I'd say other, especially black people.
Oh yeah.
Other, especially black people. So like, when we are in a month such as this, and then you find out about certain women even in the community. There was this lady who used to cook and give children in my community food. My grandmother was one of these people where when I came from school, every day from primary school, she used to fill, every Sunday, she used to fill gallons of water jugs.
Yeah.
Put them in the fridge because you know the kids that are walking home from school, they're walking more than 5 miles. And most times when they get to our house, because they're tired, so they sit on the bank of our house because we have a big mango tree that shades over to the road. So they'll sit and sometimes, Miss, you don't know what I give me some.
That's good.
You don't know what and like
little stuff
she's
like
the one
that should be praised.
They have to get the cup them.
Yeah.
And line up with the people, and they were my age. They used to live all the way on top of the hill, and my hill was this, still is, it's very steep. And they're walking from Granville, and every day, from when we leave school, guess what? We give them water, and she used to make little thing, turtle, carrot cake, like something to just give them. And I remember one particular day it was raining so hard. Every November it rains so hard in Jamaica, October, November. Always. And they were walking in the rain. And like 5 or 6 of them was like right at the gate, and one of them was crying really, really hard. So my grandmother's car was not working, so it wasn't like she could just bring them up the road. It wasn't working.
Yeah.
So when she came out, she was like, you know, there was this guy, this little one blocking the other one, and she was like, what happened? And she said, Miss, he do it up himself. And he's like, oh my, she took all them children inside, every single one of them. She bathed the little one, she dry off the other ones, bathed him, and she had this t-shirt. I remember her friend from New York had given her that t-shirt. It was a white t-shirt with like a writing when they went to wherever.
One of them like tourists.
Tourists.
Yeah.
And waited until the rain subsided, got them something to eat, and then let them walk up. The next day, the mother came down. When they went up, the mother came down. She had washed the shirt returned whiter than she gave him.
You know,
and she was like, thank you so much. You know, she's a single mother.
Yeah.
Majority of the children walking in that group are hers. And like, she worries because she was a housemaid. We call them helper. She was a housemaid. So she's not at home or whatever. And I'm tired of, you saw the case, like they were saying the mom abandoned her child because she had to work.
That's foolishness.
That's foolishness. This has been happening for years.
We
know latchkey kids. When they leave from home, get the key from the neighbor, go inside and lock it. Don't open it unless it says me or somebody. This has been happening for a long time.
Somebody was being grimy. They wanted to see her get in trouble.
And I'm
that's all that was.
Yeah.
That's what happened for years.
And I think a lot of DCF cases started from this just because like they feel as though the parents are abandoning the child. But no. If we are not qualified, right, for Section 8 or government help, period, and I still have to work, and they have to go to school or whatever, and I set up something that where they could get dropped off right in front of the house, the apartment or whatever, they could walk upstairs and close the door or whatever, like, that's what they have. These are the resources that they have.
They're working with what they have, and I think that's commendable because you're not just giving up and saying, oh, I'm just gonna live on welfare. I'm just gonna take what's you're working with what you're having and using it as a stepping stone to grow. And that's a part of it's disheartening, but that's a part of also what I'm gonna be doing this year. I'm launching a nonprofit to help women, single mothers and women. Just in any way I can help them, whether it's like daycare or babysitter or clothes, diapers, whatever it is, so that you know you have a support system.
And like, what made you want to launch such a nonprofit?
Because I know how it feels. I know how it feels to feel like you don't have a support system. I know how it feels like you have these kids, but when you're down that particular month or year, you can be down for a whole year.
2, 3.
Yeah, you don't have nobody to help you, and it just feels so good when someone comes in and helps you, and it doesn't have to be a big thing, but just that small thing that they're helping you with. It gives you the energy to keep going and to keep going until you get to where you need to go. So yeah, and I just want to ensure my time here on earth, because we're on borrowed time. We're on borrowed
With
time.
TikTok.
Yeah, we're on borrowed time. I want to ensure that I am doing something positive. I want to ensure that I'm doing something positive with my time here. So
That's great, and it's always lovely to hear when somebody who is in a much better position wants to genuinely help others, because you do have certain females who use their privilege, I would say, as a tool to put people down.
why? What do you gain from putting somebody down?
It's the cattiness of females sometimes, because I won't lie to you, sometimes, like I remember when I was working at this marketing firm, and she hired this girl, right? She's actually my girlfriend now. She hired this girl. Yeah.
Oh.
She hired this girl. Mind you, I'm doing content creation for social media with her. I'm copywriting and stuff. This girl is doing a whole different thing. So she's not even really in my department, really.
Yeah.
And like I felt some type of weight, like, who this? Why you here? Too close to me.
Where, girl?
And then, yeah, you know, and it's just like, girl, calm down. You're excused, baby. The kids are here today, okay? The nephews and the nieces are here today.
Huh?
But
yeah, ask daddy.
she's taking her something to drink.
Yeah.
It just goes to show mommy power, period.
Yeah.
Because daddy wrong this or I'm.
No, they're gonna come and
They're
ask.
gonna come and ask, period. That's how it is all the time. But I was there and I was like, girl, calm down. She's not even doing the same thing as you. Like,
But
both
at
of y'all
least
skill
you check
sets are
yourself.
yeah, but that's just what I'm saying. A lot of us are not checking ourselves.
Check yourself.
We're not
Don't
checking
tell me you be
ourselves.
tripping. Man, like, no, calm down.
Like, girl, like, she's in a whole different department. She doesn't even do what you do. She making this money, you making this money. It's just, right, and then like
confidence.
also I had to think like, yo, departments in a company are like organs in a body. If they don't work together,
They're not
then
gonna
the functionality is gone. So like that's how I just started seeing life. Period.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, because I've been hated on for no reason, and I'm just like, bitch, you hating on me, and you got a fat ass, and I want that.
Yeah. No, it's so true. Like I've had people, and I think they're in a much better position, and they're just like so mean. People are mean.
For no reason. I'm like, why you hating? And then if you ask them why they're hating on you, they cannot answer you. It's a confidence thing. It always boils down to your confidence, and that's why I want to help women, mothers, single mothers feel confident. I feel like once everyone is feeling confident in their skin, hurt people. Oh, say it again.
Hurt people. You can tell when someone is mad or hurt or whatever, going through something, when how they treat you, respond to you. But if every one of us, we're feeling good, we feeling confident, we getting our stuff done.
And I always
there's no
say,
one to like to hurt.
To her, exactly. And you know, shout out to all my cousins, because I try to keep in contact with them, especially my maternal cousins, because my paternal cousins, we always there, you know, whatever.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I grew up with my maternal cousins as like my sisters and stuff. And big ups to Michelle and Crystal and Camila and Tia and Trika and everybody, because like when you look at our family, we were different shades. We are different shades. We are different heights. We are different body types and stuff like that. And that's why I said, like, you know, if you do not have cousins around, siblings or whatever, just like how they encourage single females with who don't have their fathers around. For boys, you have the 5,000 Club. You have, different male mentor services. They have sisters here. My very good friend Tiffany, she was a part of that mentoring experience. And it's hard to find mentors and stuff, but you never know. Your mentor could be your neighbor. You know what I mean? Your mentor could be your neighbor. Your mentor could be a professor, a teacher, somebody just to sit down and talk to and say, hey, don't do this, don't do that, whatever. You were talking about the whistle. We might be playing, but listen, Miss Jahnet Reed.
She was a great mentor. I was just joking, y'all.
It was traumatizing, but listen,
she's taught us so much.
She has taught us so much.
She's taught us so much.
Because guess what? She was one of the only plus size teachers in that entire school.
She rocked it though. I don't think anybody want to say she rocked it. She rocked it.
Okay. And I remember when I just got to the school, I never used to walk with my head down or whatever, but I was taller than most of the people in my whole group. I was big, like I'm not saying I was fat. I'm just like I was just bigger than I was just bigger than most of the females and stuff. And you kind of feel insecure because you're like, should I be this petty? And then the insecurity kind of came from home with the whole my mom is short, fat ass, small waist, big titty, cute. Grandmother the same thing, cousins the same thing.
No, it's Tammy for me, honey.
Period.
My sister
Big up my sister, and that was actually my next, you know what I mean? And like Miss Jahnet Reed, honey, she was like, don't you ever walk with your head down. What you looking at? What you looking for on the floor? The floor is the floor.
Yeah.
The floor is the floor.
Yeah, she spoke confidence.
She spoke confidence in each girl there. She was very traumatizing, but she always told us this thing. It doesn't matter your shape, your height, your size, whatever the case may be. You are you and God gave you. For right now, this is what you have. Work with it. And work with it in a way. Yeah, be confident. Work with it in a way where you feel good about yourself too. And shout out to my sisters, because my sisters, I was the soft one growing up in the back. No, people don't fuck with me, period. No. But I'm still that kind-hearted, soft person, but I will not make you walk over me.
No,
I won't.
And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. And your real friends understand that.
Yes. And I will never give up my kind ways. I will never change myself because the world is cruel or cold or harsh.
No. But have your boundaries. It's so important as a woman to have your boundaries.
Yeah. How have you set your boundaries or change certain things to have boundaries with people?
How?
Yeah.
Based on experience. Mm-hmm. Like trial and error, and don't be ashamed of if you've gone through something and the world made it seem like it was so bad, it was so terrible. Own it and learn from it, and then you make your boundaries. You think, this happened, I didn't like it, it's not gonna happen again. Period. That's how you set your boundaries from your mistakes. Your mistakes make you.
Mm-hmm. And I just, like my mom, she's so sweet. And sometimes I'm like, "Mommy, you're too sweet." I believe if she had a little bit more aggression, because my mom is easily discouraged. And somebody was telling me, she's like, oh, she's a Pisces woman. Bitch, I'm a Pisces woman.
You are far from easily discouraged.
I'm a Pisces woman. But we also have to look at nature versus nurture. Mm-hmm. We have to look at things that have happened in our lives.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. And if I have to fight for her, then shit, I'll freaking fight for you.
Yeah.
She doesn't let people step over her. But it's just certain situations didn't have to happen. Taking her kindness for weakness.
Yeah.
And so these things, they call
them
stuff.
It happens to everybody. It happens to every
true.
single person.
But it's how they push the narrative on females.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It happens to men too.
It happens to men too.
But them more.
Hey, them can't handle that. I realized they can't handle that at all. Because when we were going to Hampton, I saw how the peer pressure for boys was so bad.
Yeah.
Oh God, it was so bad for them. I felt bad for some of them. I'm like, wow,
it was bad for them.
They shouldn't have to endure this at all.
No. It was really bad for them.
It was
really bad for them.
But we're almost out of time, so we're gonna talk a little bit more about Jahnet. First of all, remember it is still Women's History Month. Please, my charge to everybody who is watching is that you try to work on yourself to be the best person.
Yeah.
You know, as strong as possible, as resilient as possible. Set your boundaries. Set new goals every quarter if you want to.
Every week
if you need to. And
and get an accountability friend.
Jesus,
partner.
please. All of my friends draw me up by the socks all the time.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Y'all be catching an attitude when somebody try to check you. That person loves you.
Love,
because a real friend is not gonna let you they're gonna be like, what are you doing? Let me grab you in real quick.
Right.
You tripping.
And dedication to all my friends, because when I started getting really overweight, girl, it was morbid at that point. Like last year when I started working out and stuff, and I had close friends saying, yo, I didn't know how to approach you or whatever, but I want to see you live more. I want to see you live longer.
Yeah.
I want to see you happier. I want us to go into effect and you can wind to the ground and you're back strong and all of these things. Yeah, we're getting older. It's a pandemic now.
Right now.
I've always been big, but I was never that big.
No, you were always a plus size person, but you were fit. Because we was dancing.
We was in dance. We were competing. We were in dance. I was on the track team. I didn't run, but I used to throw. We used to have to climb them mountains and go through drills and stuff. Yeah. And I'm like, I would hate for myself.
Fit.
Yes.
You were plus size.
I was plus size, but I was fit. But thank you to the friends who said, listen, girl, what? This is not you.
Yeah.
Please, however you can, if you need help, let me know or whatever.
Those are real friends.
These are the real friends, and I'm so glad that they said something to me, because I don't know. Depression plays a whole. Your mental health is a whole thing, and I think that women, especially black women, we think we have no choice but to be strong. We have no choice. We just get up and live. We don't. It's not stress to us.
Yeah.
That we need that mental strength. It's just like we think it's an obligation, so just do it.
Yeah, but it's okay to not do it one day. It's okay. If
2, 3, 4, 5 days.
Yeah,
sometimes.
If you need to sit home and cry, you better do that. Let it out. Get it out.
But not like me cry last night. I don't know why.
Let it out.
I was just sitting down, listening to a song, and I was like,
yeah,
shit, let me cry a little bit.
You have to get those emotions out.
Go through your emotions and stuff. And, I charge everybody, just like, if you have issues or whatever, identify them and seek whatever help you can get for them. Like, we are human beings and we need a support system or whatever it is, maybe. That's why you have people around you. We need people as much as we don't think people. We don't need.
What is
people.
This new trend?
I don't need nobody.
You don't need. If you acting straight up, cut you off. Boom. What is this? What is that? What is that? It's okay to meet new friends, meet new people, do new hobbies. It's not day one. Sometimes day ones are not good for you.
Oh, sometimes you gotta cut off the day one.
Sometimes you need to cut off the day one.
And start from zero.
And there's so much other people out there. There's so much things to do out here. Just embrace and grow and get to know people, get to know yourself. You changing every day. You're not supposed to stay the same.
Broaden your network. You never know what opportunities could fall in your lap. Right? Broaden your network. You see this? I'm sure if she was not networking, talking to people or whatever, to find out about loans. Available loans.
Yes.
Advertising. Recipes.
Yeah.
Your seasoning line. This takes research.
That takes research.
Who do I go to? I want to start a seasoning line. Who do I go to? I want to start a juice line. Who do I go to?
Ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask questions.
Yeah.
And the most they can tell you is no. I don't want to tell you.
Yeah.
That's the most.
Guess what you do? Move on to the next person.
Move on to the next person because somebody gonna tell you.
Because if you know and you don't want to tell me,
somebody
over there know.
Somebody will tell you.
Somebody will tell me.
Keep going.
For example, when I do nails. Most people follow my nail page, Floss Family Nails, and when I started out, if not for the teacher who taught me and some nail techs, I wouldn't have most of the information that I have. And because I'm such a personable person, I talk to people.
Yes.
They give me insight. Oh, use this product. It makes your nails last so long, whatever. Now,
forever
listen, my nails have been on for 3 weeks. Ain't no breakage, no nothing. All my clients, sometimes I'm like, mega start fuck up your nails because you need to start coming every 3 weeks and stop this once every month, once every 2 months.
If you find your nail tech, stay with your nail tech.
But that's quality because, you know, her products are of quality, the best ingredients, the best fruit, and that took getting to know people, vendors, finding the right vendors, finding the right packaging, like,
and letting people taste your stuff. It's okay to give out little freebies and listen and take positive criticism.
Right, and like not because females have this thing where we don't think we should speak up, although that's shifting. And I think the city girls have a lot to do with that.
Oh yeah.
That I will accolade them on. The other stuff is
they
questionable.
Did.
But you know,
they came out.
Listen, speak up. Closed mouths don't get fed type thing.
That's true.
It's very true. Like I remember growing up, I was a very, you know, sorry girl. You have to ask me if I'm okay and stuff. No, speak up for yourself.
You were like that.
When I just and a lot of people don't think that this is true. I said it was over time when I realized
you were like that.
I'm away from my parents.
When you got into like fourth form or fifth form, when you was like.
That's when I came myself.
Yeah, you started.
Yeah, and that was when like my first sister had graduated. That's when Tammy had graduated, and then Jordan was about to graduate. But I was like, alright, I'm gonna have to fight these bitches. And hello, I gotta defend myself. But I was like, everybody's gentle giant. Whatever. But let's quickly talk about most of the juices that you have and seasonings. So like apart from so we have sea moss with milk, regular sea moss, is no sugar added, fruit punch, mango pineapple, and this one is cucumber and pineapple. I love cucumber pineapple. Yes, I love this.
You need to listen. We're eating 3, 4, sometimes 5 times a day. We're eating. We need to detox. You have that stuff is not supposed to stay inside of you. You need to detox. Sometimes you need to throw away the coffee and do a detox. If you're feeling sluggish, you're feeling you're just like even if your skin is breaking out, detox. Detox.
Her juices help.
Yeah.
Made to order, natural. If you want sugar added, she'll add it if you're drinking it for non-detox purposes, but she does have these primarily for detox. And the seasonings, ma'am, let's talk about
they're all natural. So
the variety of seasonings that she has.
So our line of seasoning right now contains of 4 different seasonings and spices. We have our Jahnet seasoning. This is for seafood. Yeah, this is like conch, shrimp, fish, lobster, octopus. Yes, some people cook octopus.
Listen, I love octopus. We call them sea cats.
Yeah. The Jahnet is for any seafood item you're making. Do not add any. That's baking.
This one is a spice seasoning mix. This one is for baking.
Baking, or if you want to put in your hot cocoa with whipped cream,
cinnamon.
Make your French toast with it.
Yeah, cloves.
You can make. You can put it in your oatmeal.
She fancy. It's something like caraway. I wanna say.
Yes, we have this is the Baker's Haven. We call it Baker's Haven because a lot of my chefs or my pastry chefs know when you're baking, you have to find those different spices. We haven't formulated everything in a bottle for you. So Baker's Haven. This is your safety net.
I like this one.
We got it hooked up for you.
The all-purpose seasoning, you can literally see the seasonings in here. You can see the dried, what we call green onion, like a scallion.
Yes, you can see
thyme and onions and stuff, garlic. Like you can see that this is a very much a natural blend. This one could use on everything. Well, it's called make everything.
Everything.
This one is called make everything.
You can use on everything. Then we have our chicken zest. We call it chicken zest because this is made for chicken. You can season up your chicken. You add nothing else. This is for your chicken. So we have our chicken zest seasoning. It's also available online. All of these products are available online. If you are unable to come to one,
a location.
So
what's the website?
Jahnet.com.
So it's Jah, like Jah Rastafari.
Yes.
Jah hyphen
NETS.com.
And We are at the Lauderhill. This is the Lauderhill location.
Lauderhill location.
Tell them the address?
1509 Northwest 47th Avenue, Lauderhill, Florida 33313. We are right behind the Lauderdale.
Oh, meat and fish market.
Lake Mall.
Yeah. Okay, the mall is right there.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're in the Lauderhill area, as a matter of fact, I live in Miami and I drove. So if you want quality, good food, good juices, and they're made pre-order too.
Yeah.
You can order any amount that you want.
Any amount.
I was so upset because I really wanted to try the pineapple ginger, but it's sold out. She gonna make
but
some.
I'm going to make some, and I can ship it to you. Or you can pick it up when it comes first thing in the morning when it's shipped.
Okay.
Cold, right at your door. Luxury service. That's a luxury
Girl,
service right there.
I love you. So please remember, I'm gonna have all the information posted on my Instagram page, and I'm also my light just dropped. Problematic. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna upload this video to YouTube, and then the information is gonna be below, and I'm gonna add the information to my Instagram and my Twitter and Facebook so everybody can see. And please guys, support authentic Jamaican food. Y'all eat at Golden Crest and all of them other places here. Y'all can come to Jahnet's Jamaican Cafe and grab a fresh juice, a salad, a wrap, because they do other healthy alternatives as well.
Food.
And
if you need a catering
services, anything you need, they will hook you up. Oxtail, fish, all of them something there. What Alexa said?
No, mention.
We love you too, girl. We love you too, girl.
You know we love you, girl.
We love you too, girl. So thank you everybody for watching today and catching up with my good friend Jahnell. As I said, Jahnet's Jamaican Cafe is JAHNET''S Jamaican Cafe. We are at the Lauderhill location. They have 2 locations on our website. You can get the natural seasonings with herbs and all of them, something there. 4 varieties, including a baker's choice, spiced mix, and a variety of juices, whether for just drinking pleasure or detox. So,
and even like for my moms out there who have kids, you know how hard it is to get our kids to eat our vegetables. Give them carrot juice. Give them some pineapple juice. Give them, the sea. Listen, your kids are sick.
They could drink the sea moss.
Give them the sea moss.
They could drink the sea moss.
Get rid of the little cold medicine. That's just gonna put your baby to sleep. Give them some sea moss.
They're gonna be a little bit more energetic, but drink the sea moss too, so you can match the energy.
So you can match their energy.
See, that's carry them to walk to and them something there.
These are really good, even for your kids. Just to get those vegetables, those fruits.
And she should know she got kids. And
I
they
have
drink
5 of them, and I give to my little baby. Maybe it's 7 months. He drink carrot juice.
See?
He drink pineapple ginger. He drink fruit punch.
It's not too early to start.
Because it's natural.
Right.
It's all natural.
And you see, good girl belly flat over here. Good girl well shaped out. Good girl well nice over here. So take it from the pro. Alright, so thank you guys for tuning in. I'm so excited. I'm gonna start my next live will be probably not next Sunday, but a day in the week. Hopefully I get that sorted out and tell you guys who I'll be on with next week. So for every week I'm doing one female business owner, and all of these business owners I know personally. I refuse to go outside of my friend circle to do anything these days. All of my friends are adept in everything that they do. I have a restaurant owner right here, Judy. She makes my facial products, organic body bars.
Really?
Yeah, organic body bars.
Send me her information. Because I need some.
Yes,
some
girl.
stuff.
Nunu just started her spiritual and body business.
I'm all for it. I will be supporting
my
her.
adopted mom, she is in apothecary. Did I say it right? I can't remember. But so spiritual body care,
I'm on
cleansing,
That's
shifting
important
your
to know.
energy. Listen,
Do it.
She's all about your chakras.
Yes.
And doing that, and she teaches you. Listen, a lot of people really think that this is witchcraft. It's not. It's from our ancestors.
Listen to me. That's the white people who wanted you to stop doing.
It's
But that's a whole other
voodoo.
story.
It's a whole other story.
That's a whole other
She
story.
does that stuff. Mental health and makeup. Jessica is a speech pathologist. My sister is she does financial advising, forecasting and stuff. My other sister is a pharmacist. Jahnet, girl, Good Gyal Tings. Yes, girl. My best friend, Viv, she's in production management and production. Lexus is starting her business.
It's body
contour. Me love that. I did it too, and my belly's still flat. Big up to Yaya. You see what I'm saying? Yaya does. When I had those beautiful red locks in, Yaya did the body contour, and she did that too. Najda is very good with paralegal work. So there is no reason Andrew does websites and maintenance. He's a webmaster. There's no reason for you to go outside of your friend's circle. Stop hating on your friends.
Andrew, you work to Kiss?
Yeah, he's not at Kiss anymore, but he does have his own business, and he does webmaster and all those things. You need a website or whatever the case may be.
See, I didn't even know that, Andrew.
You see what I'm saying?
I feel like you should have told me.
I think I told you many times, but you just fucking forgot. Okay. You get what I'm saying? So like, Tiffany is a teacher. When I have my children, I will have no issues finding anybody to mentor or teach or doing any of these things, and I'm very grateful for that. So shout out to all the women in my family, because everybody doing something. Shout out to my great friend right here. She's doing great things, and like, big up yourself. Once in a while, go in front of the mirror and say, girl, you are here, you're still standing. We had a little breakdown yesterday, but we are here today.
Yeah.
We dealt with it, and go through your emotions. Don't stop allowing people to say, feelings are so emotional. Yes, and that's the best part of us.
That's the best part of us.
That's the best part of us. So, yeah, any closing remarks? Come and chat now.
No closing remarks. You pretty much, you
Covered
said it all. Yeah,
everything.
just keep going, love yourself, keep going. I don't know how many times I gotta say
Keep going.
Keep going.
No matter what. Because I have to convince myself every day.
Every day.
Get up and go work out because I'm tired.
Every day. Sometimes
But
I
do
gotta
you see
convince
this
myself.
body coming?
Just even come to work.
Man!
Keep going.
So, just keep swimming. That's all I have.
That's how you got here, right? Swimming.
Yeah, just keep swimming. I literally can't actually swim. We're going to change this. Can't actually swim, but it's coming. I actually signed up for the whole school and everything, and I was supposed to start last March, and then COVID shut the fucking shit down.
So you need to go swim.
So I need to learn. My
swim.
friend Monique, she used to teach at the English swimming school, and she never had to teach me how to swim. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. And you know what? A lot of times, like, our friends are really talented, or even our associates are so talented, but we need to reach out, and it's important to have your girl time. Reach out, have your girl time. Whether it's once a month, once a week, however much often you need it.
Keep in contact.
Get with your girlfriends, go out.
Yep.
Have a refreshing time and see what they're up to.
Alright, so be careful yourself. Remember, Jahnet's Jamaican Cafe is Jahnet, capital apostrophe S.
Girl, my blood is
Jahnet's Jamaican Cafe. I'm big up on yourself. I'm big up to Jody. I'm great too, because she just did a whole they just had like a reggae awards the other day, honoring a whole bunch of reggae people, and I did her nails, and she bigged me up in the best way. Like,
nice.
She was in the Caribbean diaspora and stuff, and it showed internationally, and she really bigged me up. So shout out to her, shout out to Bridget Edwards, shout out to Eddie Edwards, shout out to Esther, Diva J, shout out to Marlo. These are people that have really contributed. And every time I come on live, I say this because it's very true. They saw something in me that I never saw.
That's important.
Yes. So, and I took that.
Keep in your corner.
And they pushed me, and also Natasha, they pushed me, and I'm very happy for that. Aside from my parents and my siblings, I'm just saying, because like I could never replace my parents and my siblings for what.
And then that's kind of what they're supposed to do.
That's what they don't do it in the best way sometimes, but shout out to everybody that's just getting up and doing everything. So in closing, happy Women's History Month. Happy Women's History Month. And we're gonna do the damn thing. All right. I have to get up to turn off the phone.
I'm so sore.
I'm sore too. Bye, guys.
You doing the Kim dance? Cause that's little Kim one dance.
Like, why does she dance like this? Anyway, peace up. 8 hand down. I said, oh, she's like, yeah.
That's what you said.
Bye. Sometimes friends better than pocket kind. Yes, ma, you said it. Friends better than pocket kind. Happy Women's History Month, everybody.
Oh, I think my sister was on.
Oh, hi, sister.
So.
Oh, hi, Soap. Yes, sister, good girl, girl. Yeah, me like the food, girl. The juice them bad, girl. Baby, well, I see. Come off and be playing internet. Bye, everybody. Happy Women's History Month, and I will see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
I'm not got any now. Guys, be a chat, me not chat. And now.